but there was nobody about, except surly-looking crows huddled together on grey and naked branches. Still misty air, mere degrees shy of frost, had cleared the lingering uneasiness from Major Arthur Hastings' nightmares. Some nights the dead haunted him, and the memory of a bullet pained his shoulder. Riding this morning had seemed an infinitely better idea from indoors, and his chestnut gelding was as displeased with being outside as he was himself. "There will be some warm bran mash waiting for you in the stable, old friend," he murmured, patting the horse's wet coat. They were trotting along one of the paths in Hyde Park when he heard it once more. Snorting, his horse swiveled his ears to the sound. It felt like a ray of sunlight piercing this murky day. Slowing down, he let his horse walk around the cluster of trees that obscured his view. Twigs, heavy with ripe buds, whipped against him, releasing a spray of raindrops. The path led into Rotten Row, a broad avenue lined with looming leafless trees. He halted abruptly. Primly side-saddled, a blonde woman was facing away from him, her attention focused on another rider galloping down the avenue. An accompanying stable groom was busying himself with melting into the background. Neither of them had noticed him arrive. "Marigold, come back!" the blonde woman called out. "You know you're not supposed to gallop." Her voice was fraught with irritation. "And you're not decent." "Oh, Millicent," the other one shouted back. "There is nobody about to see. Live a little." And she laughed her unrestrained and sultry laugh again. To his amazement, Major Hastings felt his body respond, and his heart beat harder with arousal. She was riding astride in what looked like a hussar saddle, her outdated riding gown of faded green hiked up around her waist, exposing shapely legs, clad in stockings and breeches. With her strawberry blonde locks whirling in the wake behind her, she looked almost wild. Afterward he could not explain what primitive instinct possessed him, but he could not resist the urge. Impulsively he cued his horse to pursuit. The advantage of a well-trained thoroughbred allowed the Major to rapidly catch up with her poor livery-stable nag. As he fell in beside her, she turned her head, at first affrighted, but then her eyes lit up with a golden-green blaze of excited joy, accepting his challenge.